Hi everybody, I'm Mrs. Insane Witch and welcome to another Gems of War video. This is the PvP video, so let's go through our restrictions for the week. So I play on PC mobile, don't forget. The restrictions on other platforms can and may be different. So this is week 3 of Season of Honor. And this week we have Aidania with green and hourglass gems. We have Saltwild with purple and lightning gems, and get on with blue and dragon gems. And for the outer ring we have Bay of Stars with elf and mana potion gems. We have Rogue with Fire gems on Winter's Reach, and then we have Ancient Kent with Construct and Uberdum Skull gems. And down we have on Maraji Expanse we have Monster with Wish gems. Summer Isle we have Beast with mana potion gems. And Broken Lands also with Rogue and Stun gems. So we have two regions this week with Rogue. So Winter's Reach and Broken Lands with Rogue. Now all the teams are in the description. Regular teams for all the immortals. And I do have a few new teams to show. So I have teams for Immortal Sagittarian and Immortal Angrek for the restriction Rogue in Broken Lands. So let's go there first. And let me grab the team code for Sagittarian. So let's go. First team code. Low level. And we are using Mountain Crusher with the class Elementalist, Shadow Blade, Immortal Sagittarian, of course, and Scurvy Sea Dog. Transforms all green gems to blue and starts battle with full mana. So let's jump into battle. And let's see, all green to blue. Do we have alignment? Of course not. Why would we? Right? Yeah. Okay, so let's do reds and do the extra turn on yellows there. Green to blue we have now. Let's go. Extra turn on blues too. Reds. Let's cast Mountain Crusher. We can cast Shadow Blade and Shadow Blade again. Cast Mountain Crusher. And let's cast Sagittarian and see what he is going to do. Good boy. Okay, now second team for Immortal Sagittarian. And on this one I level 1. We are using Wand of Stars for the Wondrous Things with the class Elementalist, Mother of Darkness, Sagittarian, of course, and Scurvy Sea Dog. So transforms all green to blue. Starts battle with full mana. Let's jump into battle. And green to blue. Green to blue. We have some alignment, but not an extra turn. So let's do some purples. Some are purples. And we can do some reds there. Bugger. Green to blue, no green to blue. So let's do some skulls. Oh my god, I was entangled. Oh, this is not going great. No, no, no. Yeah, I think I'm gonna die. So let's do purples and some skulls. Not that matters. And green to blue. Still nothing. So let's do extra turn on yellows. Cast Wand of Stars now to cleanse. Come on. Give me something. Nothing. Bugger. Extra turn on greens. And let's cast Immortal Sagittarian. Yeah. Let's cast Mother of Darkness. And I'm gonna die. Yeah, I am. Purples. Skulls. Oh boy. Extra turn on yellows and cast Immortal Sagittarian again. We dodged the bullet. Yeah, but sometimes the board does not help. Let's try this again just to see. Just to see. But yeah, the team works. It's me that's not a very good player. And I do some mistakes sometimes too. So, extra turn on browns. Green to blue. See, the board does not help. We don't have any alignment. So let's do greens. Let's explode with Wand of Stars. And explode again. And now we can cast Immortal Sagittarian. Not bad, not bad. And we can cast Mother of Darkness. Yeah, Mother of Darkness. And Immortal Sagittarian again. See? It's a good team. As long as you pay attention to the board and what you are doing, everything is fine. Okay, now, first team for Immortal Angrak. Low level. And on this one we have Mountain Crusher to mana generate with the class Elementalist. Then we have, of course, Immortal Angrak. Active, that will destroy a number of random gems boosted by my golds. And also a possibility of a summon. And first mate Axel Uber. Convert blue gems to red, inflict bleed on the strongest enemy, and starts battle with full mana on the third trait. So let's jump into battle and see. I just read it. Blue to red, okay. Blue to red. Okay. No alignment, so let's do some reds there. And we have alignment on blue to red now. And cast Immortal Angrak. And some oh, okay. 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 You do you. So let's do some reds. I saw it as soon as I did the play. I had an extra turn on purples. Some more reds. And browns. Come on, can I get some mana? No. More reds. And cast Immortal Angrak. And my internet is bonkers. Okay. Let me grab the second team for Immortal Angrak. Copy. And paste. On this one, of course, we have Wand of Stars for the Wondrous Things with the class Elementalist, Immortal Angrak. First mate Axel Uber starts battle with full mana, and also Scurvy Sea Dog transforms all green gems to blue and also starts battle with full mana on the third trait. So let's jump into battle. Don't forget, I don't advise using immortals when you don't have at least the second trait active, because without this trait they are just regular troops and they die faster, because they eventually die. But without that second trait they die even faster. So let's do extra turn on reds there. So blue, green to blue, yeah, and blue to red. We have no alignment, of course not, so let's explode with Wand of Stars and cast Immortal Angrak, and we are done. So these were the teams, the new teams that I had to show you for Broken Lands Restriction Rogue, Immortal Sagittaria and Immortal Angrak, and I have new teams for Immortal Virago and Immortal Lucifer. So summarize for the Restriction Beast. Let's go. Oh, right here, summarize. Let's jump into battle. Let me grab the first team code for Immortal Virago. Copy. And paste this one. So, we are using Bark to mana generate. Essence of Evil to do all the bad things to our enemies one at a time with the class Elementalist, then Immortal Virago, of course, and Moon Rabbit. Converts all blue gems to yellow and give a number of life to all allies, then bless the first ally. To all other allies, sorry. And then bless. And then bless the first ally. Starts battle with full mana on the third trait. Let's jump into battle. I know I've been doing this for a while, but yeah, my tongue is always twisting, so I mess up a lot of words. And I just read this. Blue to yellow. Do we have alignment on blue to yellow? We have some, but not an extra turn. And if I do this, I will give an extra turn. So let's do greens instead. And let's cast Moon Rabbit now. Extra turn on yellows. We can cast Bork to explode the board. And we can cast Essence of Evil on the first enemy. So just to be safe. And then we can cast Immortal Virago. And now let me grab the second team code for Immortal Virago. And here we are using Wand of Stars, of course, for the Wondrous Things with the class Elementalist, Immortal Virago, Inari, convert green gems to spirit gems, starts battle with full mana on the third trait, and is also immune to mana burn, mana drain, and mana steal on the second trait. And we have Moon Rabbit again, converts all blue gems to yellow, and starts battle with full mana on the third trait. Let's jump into battle. And let's see what we can do. So you do blue to yellow and you do green to spirit. So we have a very big match over here. So let's do green to spirit and blue to yellow. We don't have alignment on blue to yellow. Well, we do, but not extra turn. So let's cast Wand of Stars, explode the board. And cast Immortal Virago. Let's do this. And this extra turn. Let's do some yellows and greens. Okay, so green to spirit, no. Blue to yellow, no. Of course not. So explode with Wand of Stars and cast with Immortal Virago. Do some greens there. Oh, bugger. Mana potions. Don't you just love mana potions? Okay, thank you very much. So let's do that. And cast Immortal Virago. Yeah, with mana potions the fights can drag on and on and on and on. Okay, first team code for Immortal Lucifer. And I do have 3 team codes for Immortal Lucifer. So, manage and paste. We are using Borg to mana generate. We have Shigra's Art, create 7 red gems and cleanse all allies and give a number of life to a random ally. We are using the class Elementalist, Immortal Lucifer, of course, and Moon Rabbit to try to generate some mana. Full mana on the third trait. So let's go. And see. Extra turn on blues. You do blue to yellow. Okay. Extra turn on skulls. Yellows. Blue to yellow, we can do that, so let's do that. Let's cast Shigra's Art and let's cast Immortal Lucifer. And now we don't have alignment on blue to yellow, no, but we can do some blues. Blue to yellow. Extra turn on browns. And let's cast Immortal Lucifer. And cast again. And we are done with this team. Or with this fight in this case. Now, next team. Copy. And okay, so this team we are using the new troop from the holiday event. So Cosmo, mine is not rated or upgraded yet, so let's do that. And I am going to ascend it using an orb. And let's level up also. So fully traded, fully upgraded. So Cosmo is the new troop from the holiday event. Deals a number of scatter damage boosted by umbral stars and gain 1 to 3 random positive status effects to all enemies. Traits cannot be targeted by spells unless there are no other targets. Immunity to mana burn, mana drain, mana steal, and creates an umbral star gem when matching 4 or more gems. So if you don't know or don't remember, umbral stars are the ones that are purple and yellow. And then we are using Immortal Lucifer, of course. Oh wait, and Essence of Evil to do all the bad things to our enemies, one at a time. And class Elementalist. And then we have Moon Rabbit again, blue to yellow, starts battle with full mana. So let's jump into battle. So this team is new and also has a new troop. And blue to yellow, we get extra turn on browns there first. And wait for the board to finish. Cast Immortal Lucifer. And wait again. And cast Immortal Lucifer again. And Cosmo. Scatter damage. Okay. No. Cast Immortal Lucifer again. And we are done. Wait for the board to finish so the battle will finish. And let me grab the last team code that I have to show you. So continue, and this is the eye level. And paste. And we are using Wand of Stars for the Wonder Things, of course, with the class Elementalist, Immortal Lucifer, Midwinter Lycan, which is immune to all status effects, Devour, Lycanthropy, and Mana Burn on the second trait. And on the third trait, inflicts freeze and terror on a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. So we want to do extra turns. And Inari converts green gems to spirit gems, starts battle with full mana on the third trait, and is also immune to all things mana on the second. All things mana. Let's jump into battle. And we are entangled. Yay! So extra turn on reds. We are entangled, not frozen. Extra turn on browns. So Inari, green to spirit, so that is green to blue, and we don't have that much alignment, so let's cast Wand of Stars to cleanse. And extra turn there on blues. Wait for the board to finish. And cast Immortal Lucifer. And repeat. And we are done. So these were the teams that I had to show you. The ones that were new for this week. So Immortal Virago and Lucifer, new teams for the Restriction Beast in Summer Isle, and new teams for Sagittaria and Angrak for Broken Lands with the Restriction Rogue. All the teams will be there as usual on the description. The ones that are new say new in front. So yeah, these are the current restrictions for the week 3 of Season of Honor. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening to all my shenanigans, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!